Hi, I'm Leonardo Trent. I am a 19-year-old local activist here in Southwest Florida who ran for the Charlotte County School Board this past election in August.
Hey, my name's Camden Bettinghouse, and I am a Gen Z influencer, speaker, and author of Fearless Masculinity.
And I ran for a school board because I really care about the interests of my generation from the perspective of someone who is Gen Z myself.
Now it's more important than it ever has been to embrace the truth that God gifts us with. And right now, culture is turning upside down, and pastors, we have an opportunity to choose kingdom over culture. And I pray and I ask you guys to encourage your church, encourage your communities to vote and vote on the truth, because there's a candidate that believes in two genders and protecting children and protecting the unborn, and there's a candidate that doesn't.
Historically, when believers vote in large numbers, godly leaders are selected. If we can secure just 270 of the 538 targeted electoral votes, the presidency could be decided that night. Urge your congregation to vote, because this is a chance for believers to shape the future of our nation. Remind them of the parable of the talents and the importance of not being like third servant who held back instead of acting in faith. We are called to be watchmen on the wall, warning those God has entrusted to our care. Educate your congregation on the importance of state and county authority, and encourage them to organize in support of local governance. Include a voting message in your bulletins. Add a simple, direct call to action to vote in your church bulletins. Display voting reminders on announcement screens. Use your announcement screens to remind everyone of their civic duty. Send email reminders to fellow believers. Encourage your congregation through emails that highlight the power of each vote. Share the message in podcasts and media. If you have a podcast or broadcast, share this message and its importance for the future. Familiarize yourself with the historical meaning of the separation of church and state. And likewise, research the Johnson Amendment and the ADF Pulpit Freedom Sunday campaign. Remember, there are 30 million Christians who don't vote. With your leadership, we can mobilize these voices and be a force for godly values in our nation. This is a time to rally our communities with a message of courage and faith. Encourage your congregation to stand firm in the knowledge that we can influence the future for the better. Above all, remind them of the words in Joshua chapter 1. Do not be discouraged, but be strong and courageous. Pastors, you have a unique opportunity to inspire a generation and restore hope to our country.
And we have to be built on the principles of God's word, and you know that as a pastor, and I'm encouraging all of you to get out and encourage those communities to vote and make a difference, and not only to be a bystander, not only to watch the evil, but to expose it, to bring it to light, and to be the salt and light of the world like the Bible calls us to do.
By leading with clarity, by empowering with information, and by encouraging grounded, peaceful action, you can be the anchor your community needs. Together, we can ensure that our nation remains true to its principles and strong in its faith.
Please encourage people to do this. It's more important now than ever, because the truth is being twisted into lies and the lies into the truth. And we as Christians have the opportunity to be the people that make a difference and be the salt and light of the world like Jesus calls us to be.
God bless you in the work you do in this critical time.